Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos. Good morning and welcome everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password. Today is Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. And we are following our annual theme this year, which is Living Out Loud. Our topic for this month of January is Root and Reboot. And the topic for this week is Singing with Gratitude. Each week, we open with a spiritual practice called affirmative prayer, also known as spiritual mind treatment. And this is a powerful tool and a practical tool that shifts our consciousness so that we are open and available to accept the good that is already present. It aligns our thoughts with all good. So let's move into today's service with intention, as we do each week, with a reading from the Creative Thought magazine. And today I'll be reading from January 22nd, 2014. Just a reminder that spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person. So I invite you to close your eyes and take these words as your own, if you so choose. There is one spirit, one mind, one energy, and one creation. My mind is the portion of the one mind that I use to understand my existence within creation. My journey of life is fully encapsulated within the one, for there is only the one. God responds to my beliefs. There is within me a deeper understanding of my own being that is greater than what is known in my conscious mind. This deeper self is magnetic in its action and is always drawing to itself the resources necessary to achieve my deepest core desires. I remain conscious of my heart's desires with expectancy and delight. I train my life's dreams and my heart's purpose toward good. I maintain a deep sense of gratitude for the manifestation of these desires, knowing fully that my faith draws all good to me. I remain grateful for the conscious spiritual presence that always goes before me. In this gratitude, I release this word to the law, and so it is. And that was originally submitted by a licensed practitioner, Austin Ray, from Palm Desert, California. And as we do each week, let's together review our purpose, vision, and mission statements here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. We have a grand purpose, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. And this is supported by our vision, which is creating the life you desire, which is further supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. So welcome everyone once again. Please know that everyone is welcome here. We honor all faiths, all paths, all traditions. So please know that whatever path you are on, you are welcome and valued here. And here we teach a philosophy called the science of mind, which is a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom. And we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, such as our opening spiritual mind treatment. And as I said, we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes was asked to provide a concise definition of the Science of Mind teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. Each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message, and we are meeting at our new location on Sundays at noon on Calle, Venezuela, number 232 on the rooftop. Hang out with us after the service for some great conversation with like-minded people. And if you have any questions or comments, you can either post them here online or wherever you are watching the replay, chat with me in person, or send me a direct email and I'll be sure to respond. So our message this week is on gratitude. So, gee, thanks, or yeah, that's great. If you find it hard to say thank you, join us each week where we lean into our gratitude practice, especially today. So we began our year with the examination of the fundamental principles of science of mind. And this month, we're focusing on the universality of this teaching, with an emphasis on the truth that we are not only of spirit, but also in spirit. We deepen our practice for the benefit and enrichment of the whole of humanity. And gratitude is one of the most fundamental spiritual practices in our teaching. After all, if God is all there is, then doesn't it make sense to say thank you on a regular basis? This past holiday season, many people had the opportunity to say thank you to gifts, to kindness, to shared food, shared talents, and even shared treasure. And there's a lot caught up in gratitude. We may feel that we aren't being grateful enough. We may have judgment about other people's levels of gratitude. And it may be hard to create an overall feeling of gratitude in our daily lives. So let's take a deeper look at this practice and how it fits into our understanding of affirmative prayer. So when we are actively engaged in our prayer work, we are knowing the truth for ourselves and for others. Our goal is that we need to declare the truth with conviction. We benefit immensely from this important third step of treatment when we implement the fourth step by expressing gratitude. So why do we express gratitude for something that has not yet manifested in our experience? Because we have faith that we will, or that we have called into being that which is already underway in the one mind. This level of gratitude is deep and profound and solidifies our consciousness. It's one thing to declare the truth with conviction, and it's quite something else to give thanks for something that has not yet manifested. And yet, this is precisely what we are called to do. So, in the story of the prodigal son, Dr. Ernest Holmes teaches us that Jesus began by saying that the father had two sons, meaning man has the right of choice with the experiencing of good and evil, which which symbolically represents the two states of consciousness necessary to real individuality. The younger son gathered all of his things and journeyed into a far country, wasting all of his substance. And this symbolized the descent of the soul. A far country represented a conscious separation from God and all good. As soon as our consciousness is detached from spiritual wholeness, we can no longer draw from that inexhaustible reservoir of eternal existence. leaving us in want. It is only when we live in conscious union with the Spirit and consciously let it work through us that we really live. So the prodigal son awakens, apologizes for his sins or errors, realizing that there can be nothing outside of the unity. And we know that there is something beyond that which we have so far consciously experienced in the world. We are awakening to the realization that the universe is perfect and complete. If we have sinned or erred, it is because we have been ignorant of our true nature and because experience was necessary to bring us to ourselves. And the other son, who stayed home, became self-righteous, filled with conceit and vanity. He too had sinned, for he had lived in the midst of plenty and not realized that all that he was given. We can only experience that what we have, that we really believe and act upon. The more we are grateful for, the more we shall receive. In the Science of Mind textbook, Ernest Holmes says this in The Stay-at-Home Son. He says, the older son had missed the mark as well as the younger, for he had been living in the midst of plenty and had not recognized it. He needed but to have asked, and he would have retrieved all that the Father had. So, what is gratitude? And why is it so difficult for so many of us to express? You may have a hard time saying thank you. Maybe you don't feel that you deserve enough or that you are deserving of something. Maybe you are uncomfortable with other people's generosity. Or maybe you think you deserve more than what you receive. Other impediments to gratitude can be seen when we engage in complaining, fault finding, and taking what we have for granted. Our gratitude, or our attitude of gratitude, is a vital part of our experience with life. A grateful heart appreciates all the good that flows, and in so doing, creates an open vessel for more good to flow in. This quote is from The Art and Science of Spiritual Mind Treatment, a teacher's guide from the Centers for Spiritual Living curriculum. Gratitude comes with knowing the process of setting a new cause in motion and the creative process operating on it, even before the manifestation has occurred. This is being in a state of gratitude because we've placed our order and the universe is whipping it up for us and will absolutely, without question, deliver it to our table. So begin a gratitude journal. And at the end of each day, list 5 things that you are grateful for. Try to go deeper than the surface. If you are grateful for your dog, then list the reasons why and push yourself to list a different reason each time. We can practice gratitude as a community by offering ourselves in acts of service, or serva, to the community, both to our spiritual community here and to the greater community. Serving something simple like a cup of coffee and a smile can be a mindful act of gratitude. In the book 365, Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes says this: there is something in this attitude of thanksgiving that carries us beyond the field of doubt into one of perfect faith and acceptance, receptivity, realization. So when it comes to gratitude, everything counts. Do you toss aside compliments as if they're meaningless? Oh, this old thing, you say when someone compliments you on what you're wearing. Or maybe you're quick to say how much it cost, a little or a lot. Either way, what's happening is a lack of presence to the gift that was given. A simple compliment deserves a simple thank you, maybe a smile, and that's enough. It's about the giver and the attempt to create a connection. Diane Harmony wrote this in 5 Gifts to an Abundant Life. When you give thanks, you are purifying your emotional response to life by focusing on love and leaving fear, doubt, worry, shame, and blame behind. So our life itself is the ultimate gift. We are here by divine appointment. When we know this to be true, then we have already received. This is the meaning behind the statement spelled out in the Bible. To him who hath shall be given. And that's in Matthew 13:12. As Dr. Ernest Holmes says, unless one convinces of himself of possessing good things, he will not possess them. From the objective world of such a one, even that which he has will be taken away. And Meister Eckhart, 13th century mystic, said this: if the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, it will be enough. So gratitude offers many lessons for us that we can apply to our lives. We can approach life with a grateful heart, thanking the stars and the heavens for our existence. In his essay Compensation, Ralph Waldo Emerson says, beware of too much good staying in your hand. We can ensure this by practicing circulation, a way and means of giving from our overflow. And finally, we can give thanks in advance, knowing with full belief that the good of God is with us each and every day. And I'll leave you with this quote from Eric Butterworth. Our gratitude makes no difference to God, Source. The difference it makes is to ourselves and our experience of the world. A grateful heart does not need something to be grateful for. One can be grateful with the same spontaneity as being happy. It simply flows forth from within and becomes a causative energy. And that leads us to our affirmation for today. I am grateful for the abundance that is already mine to share. And so this is our time for gratitude. and for our mindful giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. And we bless the financial gifts that you give today. Every donation is greatly appreciated, whether it's $5 or $50, or even just the cost of a cup of coffee. Your contributions are circulated with our tithing to a greater organization, which reaches out globally as well as locally. We also tithe to a local women's shelter to assist women and children that have left an abusive home and allows them an opportunity to become grateful for the assistance to become productive and successful members of the community. And donations can be made either using PayPal or Tithely through our website. When you arrive on the landing page, you'll see a donate button, one for both, or one for each. Alternatively, there's also donation buttons on the page where you can review these recordings of each weekly talk. Or if you would like to send in a paper check, you can do so by addressing it to CSLPV number 403, 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y 8N1. And you'll also see here our website, www.cslpv.org. So now, if you would like to join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. And so now for our announcements. If you would like to have a one-on-one connection for spiritual mind treatment to assist you with your emotions or change or whatever you are experiencing in life or would like to experience more of, then please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this current year, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, then please connect with us and we'll be sure to send you the current forms. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. And if you're interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we are currently offering the course, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, which is being held online. And this course will be offered again later in March. We're also teaching the Essential Earnest Homes in English via Zoom and in person in Spanish. Connect with me or check out our website to find out details of these or upcoming classes. And please let me know if there's another course, a workshop, or book study that you would be interested in taking, and we can plan for dates for those as well. In the meantime, let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions can create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. May peace and love be with you. Thank you for coming and sharing this time together. Peace and blessings to all. Namaste.